Hey, brothers and sisters, what's up? This is the Reluctant Navi back again. News, views on the news, another documentary on the state of the Afro community. And as we go, so does the United States. All right. And as I say this, we must look at this. All right. The Democrats and the feminists are destroying the nation right before your eyes. And in no small part, they got their technique honed via the black woman's betrayal of the Afro man since the 70s. In other words, the feminists, the so-called Democrats, all right, I'm going to show you what they're for. But the so-called feminists got their training by the black women that were part of the Black Panthers as far as organizing, marching, just how to do what they've been able to do in corrupting the society so well. All feminist organizations, the LGBT, all of them, their origins and their training come from those set of black women that bailed on the Afro man way back in 1970. So I just wanted to give y'all that little bit of history. You know, the same women that forgot that these men started Head Start, Meals on Wheels, WIC, the free clinic, all that stuff that black women enjoy. All right. So let me greet everybody before we really dive deep into this, because y'all see the big elephant in the room. All right. Good dog, hola good dog, Habort and Hardu, oi to the bang, vasas los, bonjour mes amis, kedu, bawani konnichiwa, niao niama, sani bonani, jumbo habaragani, assalamu alaikum, and shalom. All right. Now, I want to remind y'all of something. The FBI, Democrats, right? Well, what's the purpose of the FBI? See, we've been blaming the Republicans and white people as a whole for too much, when the responsibility, one, is our own, because we didn't need this government. Two, more directly, the black woman and her betrayal of the black man. Three, the Democratic organizations. And what did they come up with? Think about this. All right. This shows you that the Democrats don't even care about family. This is an attack ad where the Democrats in a family are attacking their brother because he's a Republican. Why? Because amongst Democrats, even family don't matter.
Paul Gosar, the congressman, isn't doing anything to help rural America.
Paul's absolutely not working for his district.
He's not listening to you, and he doesn't have your interests at heart. My name is Tim Gosar.
David Gosar.
Grace Gosar.
Joan Gosar.
Gaston Gosar.
Jennifer Gosar.
Paul Gosar is my brother.
My brother.
And I endorse Dr. Brill.
Dr. Brill wholeheartedly endorsed Dr. David Brill for Congress.
It doesn't get much worse than that. What you're watching there, it really is that 6 of Arizona Congressman Paul Gosar's own siblings telling voters that they are not endorsing their brother at all.
And that they should vote for the other guy who's a Democrat.
Yeah.
Wow. So, I mean, he's a pro-Trump conservative Republican. Clearly, they're not fans.
This is like Trump derangement syndrome on steroids.
Yeah, I mean, families have disagreements, but you don't go to Thanksgiving after this one.
No.
Hey, good to see you. Thanks for that ad against me.
No, you definitely don't go to Thanksgiving.
This is a free country, and I'm all for people like expressing their political views, but to turn on your brother like that does seem
amazing.
But politics.
And that's exactly what they did. They turned on their brother to try to destroy their brother. Why? Because he's a bad member of the family? No. He has another political view that is different from being a Democrat. So the Democrat are even turning on their own families. In other words, nothing is more important to the Democrats, seemingly, than the fact that they're just Democrat. They're a name. They're a word. Democrat. It's only a word. It doesn't stand for anything. The Democrats don't stand for anything but destruction. But just for having the name, family is brother against brother now, or siblings against siblings now. Democrats are restarting a civil war that is starting with words now. But we all know how civil wars usually end up getting into something more worse than words.
Aside, for crying out loud. Well, anyway, Representative Paul Gosar says this: those of my siblings who chose to film ads against me are all liberal Democrats who hate President Trump. These disgruntled Hillary supporters are related by blood to me, but like leftists everywhere, they put political ideology before family. Lenin, Mao, and Kim Jong-un would be proud.
Wow. I mean, that's like dropping the mother of all bombs back.
Gloves are off.
How do you think Thanksgiving will go?
Yeah, let's meet
not
up.
gonna go.
I think in different locations is where it's going.
His poor mother, too.
I know. Mom's not happy.
Do you get grief from your brothers? Or
Whew! So there you have it. Wow. All right. Here's the thing. Y'all can pause this here, but Socrates, all the Greek philosophers, everybody want to say that democracy is a Greek thing. All the Greek philosophers had a problem with it. The reason why the Greeks wanted democracy and they wanted all the people to vote is because you can manipulate it, the weak-minded, and there are always more weak-minded people than the people that's going to look at an issue before they vote on it. You got people that will pick something because they like it or they like the way the person look, but don't care nothing for the issues. So Socrates had a problem with it. And what happened was, in a vote by people, they voted to have him killed for his views because they said his views corrupted the youth. You know, learning and educating yourself before you make a decision about that which you are going to, let's say, vote on or do was seen as bad, right? So they had him die through hemlock, right? But he developed the Socratic method. That's what I want you to understand. It is a method of hypothesis elimination, right? Like an argument, in that a better hypothesis is found by steadily identifying and eliminating those that lead to contradictions. All right, so if you have an idea, but it can be easily contradicted, then you know it's a bad idea. The Socratic method searches for general commonality, or commonly held truths, that shape beliefs and scrutinize them to determine their consistency. All right, and so Aristotle, he's the one that wrote down his ideas. I mean, Plato wrote down his ideas. And Plato was a student of Socrates. Aristotle, who also hated democracy, was a student of Plato. All these dudes hated democracy because they saw it for the piece of crap that a democracy is. The United States founders saw democracy as a piece of crap. That's why they voted for a republic. All right? Because what you get from democracy is a woman like Tarana Burke, the woman credited with creating the original Me Too concept in the 2000s. All right? The problem with this is if a majority of women come out and lie against somebody, say like Bill Cosby, they can easily get him convicted in a kangaroo court because a conviction is popular, not just like Bill Cosby. All right? And so now, like what happened to Humphreys at Michigan State, women are using this because it's popular. And the organizations the democratically university-led organization will strip a man of his name, his standing, and everything for something they know to be a lie, they know to be unjust. They will take his justice away and treat him unjust because of this. And it started with this black woman. Lamentation 4:20. The breath of your nostrils, of our nostrils, of the anointed of Yah, was caught in their pits, whose shadow we had through to live among the nations. Right? Rejoice, be glad, O daughter of Edom. You dwell in the land of Uz. Hold it, daughter of Edom. That means white people are not Edom. The daughter of Edom are black women. The cup is passed over to you too, so that you have become drunk and make yourself naked. Lamentations 4:22. Your crookedness has been completed, O daughter of Zion. He no longer prolongs your exile. He shall punish your crookedness, O daughter of Edom, and he shall uncover your sin. The Most High is coming against the women that betray the Afro men are now called daughters of Edom. And if you're going to be a daughter of Zion, you better get right and separate from these wicked women that's coming up with this stuff. Final thoughts here. Socrates was put to death because of his skepticism about the government. The same way that Google put YouTube channels to death. He was put to death for thinking critically. The same way the black woman put the black community to death by getting rid of those men or not wanting to create children with the men that were able to think critically and lead. All right. He thought elitism led to the downfall of government. Okay. He thought that only those that had a thought about an issue rationally and deeply should be let near a vote. And the bottom says that we have forgotten this distinction between intellectual democracy and a democracy by birthright. We have given the vote to all without connecting it to wisdom. And that is the problem. All right. The problem is this, that too many in this country vote on an issue because of party allegiance. And I will say this, at least the Republicans, although I might disagree with their party, at least they knew what their party was supposed to stand for. The platform. And if you didn't do their platform, they got you out of it. The Democrats, they don't care. But we're just starting to see that the Democratic organization, the Democratic Party, in order to maintain power, don't stand for really anything except for power itself. And we could say that kind of like the Republicans, but in a different way. But the Republicans do stand for at least their family. They might not stand for black people's family, but they definitely stand for their own. Democrats don't stand for family at all. So, to the Republican, when you point out that, yeah, the Afro family are just as important as Caucasian family, and if you piss on Afro family, it will destroy Caucasian family, eventually they will see that, and because of self-preservation, might come over to your side of thinking. But the Democrats, they're not like that. They're like, we can deceptively trick and or bully anybody into voting any way we want. And one of the greatest tools we now have is the Me Too thing, where we can even use it against people in office that have done nothing. All we got to do is find the best woman liar. Basically, and that's it. We got us somebody. That's their thing. And this is the sad and corrupt thing about party loyalty. With that said, I'm out. Let's not forget to get those thumbs up, like, subscribe, share. To donate, my PayPal me link will be in the description box. And let's not forget, take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself and home first. And if you have abundance, please give. All right. Y'all know what this channel does for the community. If you don't know, just look up my videos. Type in favela, type in Brazil, or listen for the children that I service in this community, that this channel take care of, look after. All right. And look at and the content. All right, help support this channel as the channel helps support the community in every way that I'm seeing fit. And yes, I'm gonna say I because this is my channel. I do it with the help of others. All right. So with that said, I'm out again. Oh, don't forget when you click that bell, click all if a drop down button comes up. But don't forget subscribe and click all. Thumbs up.